So here we're taping for heel contusion. Nice thing about the body is a lot of times it's got its own resources to help each other, to protect itself and to help itself heal. So on our heel, Heel, we actually have a fat pad. And what you can do if there's any sort of a contusion to the heel, you can actually use some of the fat in that area to kind of help pad this area. You want to try to limit a lot of foot appliances and taping and padding if you can on the foot, just because it's such a sensitive area. It needs to be so nimble and have so much feedback. The more you put under it, the less feedback the rest of the body gets. So we try to limit how much there is with still protecting the foot in this case. So I'm gonna show you basic heel contusion taping. Utilize the fat pad, and then I'm also going to show you with some of this foam padding, about 1/4 inch foam padding that you can use for a heel pad, and how those two kind of come together. So I want to get an idea of where the heel contusion is. A lot of times it's the medial calcaneal tubercle, which sits right about there. That's about the spot where also too where the plantar fascia will attach. So somebody might get a stone bruise or heel bruise, particularly sports that don't use a lot of padding on their shoes, or don't have any, like gymnastics doesn't have any padding. So a lot of times they'll get stone bruises kind of in that area. All right, so I'm just going to put a little anchor right around the outside edge of my heel. Okay, just try to smooth that. Anytime you're putting these down, you want to try to smooth these down, because any little wrinkle will really bother the athlete. So I'm going to show the regular heel contusion one first. I'm going to try to get as much of the heel as possible, pulling from lateral to medial. And I'm not compressing the pad into the foot. I'm trying to almost kind of pull it up and over. I pull it up and over and then lay it down. And I smooth that down. Probably go about 3 strips on his leg. Over, see, I pull that pad over and then I lay it down. I don't want to go too far up because I'm starting to get away from the heel, but I'm going to do one more, pull it over, and lay it down. Okay, so I should go anchor to anchor. Now another thing I can do with this as well is I can put a pad on there with this kind of 1/4 inch foam pad, and I'm just going to cut it to the length of, I don't want to put any extra on there, but I'm going to cut it to about the size of our individual's heel. It's probably going to sit right about there, so I'll cut that. All right, and I don't want to have it too far over the edge, so I'm probably even going to slim this down a little bit more so, okay. The heel is rounded, so my pad's going to be rounded. See, like that. So that should match the heel up pretty nice. I'm also going to kind of skive the edge of this down. All right, so it's not just an abrupt edge this person falls off on. All right, it kind of it's a little bit thinner there, so their foot kind of rolls down a little bit easier towards the ground. Pad is right there. Okay, so I have that on there. Okay, now I can go back and pull this pad into the foot, sort of doing the same thing again, kind of pulling the pad over like I did the fat pad and just laying it down. I'm overlapping that tape on the plantar aspect here by about half. All right, and then I have to finish it by having these two sides meet up. So this is not a lot of tension. It's really just kind of laying it down. I want to be careful coming across the dorsum of the foot, particularly these extensors. I get 1 or 2 from one side to the other. Just kind of lay it down real easy. And I want to make sure that all my seams are smoothed down as best as possible.